point of view, you are dock camping the button. What's up guys, Edison7716 here, and welcome back to another Redstone video. In this Redstone video, I'm going to show you how to build Mumbo's button minigame from Season 7. It's a very complex machine, but I'll show you how it works. So, the button, all it did was, depending on where this meter was at, you would get the block at that place. So if it was in this area, it'd be orange. If it was in this area, yellow, green, so on and so forth. And it's in purple, so if I press the button, the thing will reload, and then I'll be dispensed a purple belt. There we go. Now, a very quick overview on how the button works is it loads up shovels in this system. The shovels are what show the meter, and then this system will slowly deplete them out. So when this torch turns off, a shovel will leave, and that will be controlled by this ether hopper timer, which when it goes lower than green, it will be taking a longer time because of this little hopper system. But yeah, for a more bigger overview, check out my video on dissecting the button, which link shall be in the description. And then to reload, it uses this flux capacitor chain to, like, unlock this hopper over here until it's filled up. Then it will read the signal strength from here. That will go through the red coder to show you like what belt item you get, and then this system will like dispense the right dispenser. So yeah, I'll just show you how to build the button quickly. And so without further ado, I'll show you how to build the button. Okay, the first thing you want to do when building the button is you need to find a chunk you want the button in, then come to the corner of the chunk you want the button to be facing. You need to place a block here, and then from that block go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then here, you're going to build an iron block behind it, and you're going to place the button there. From here, you're going to place some blocks here, 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 and here. You're going to place redstone here, here, a repeater here, and then some redstone here and here. You're next going to need to place blocks that go here, 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 and here, and then wrap them back around. So this is going to be the first compounder pulse extender to keep the button loaded. This goes into a block, then there's redstone here, then this has to come back this way. No, with comparators, not repeaters. Alright, then you need to place the repeater here, then do the exact same thing this way. So come 5 blocks here, then 5 blocks here, and then replace them here, here. Now you place some blocks like this. You're gonna place a torch here, then place a redstone piece here. Now this right here is the circuit that will control the hopper emptying mechanism. So this stays loaded for a very long period of time, enough for the hoppers to drain all the items back into the meter, but it just sits there a very long time, and this one won't discharge till after this one discharges, then this one is allowed to discharge. Okay, what you need to do is come up here, measure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, place a torch here, then place repeaters down this way, place redstone here, place a target block here with a torch on, with a torch on it. Then you want to come around to this angle, place blocks like this, then you need to place a repeater into here, and at this end you need to place some redstone. So, I actually don't know what this part goes. I know this torch is what unlocks the hopper, this torch is what triggers the system that gets you your belt ranking. Come above this torch, place a block here. Now place a hopper into that. Now what you want to do is make a 5 by 15 hopper line that goes all the way around. So 5 out this way, and then 15 out this way, and build a rectangle, making sure all the hoppers are directed into the appropriate hoppers. Like so. or make it right to the border, that also helps. And then just wrap this all the way around. To test if it works, you can place an item in here, and if it gets back to this hopper, you know that it's worked fine. There we go, it works. To this side, you gotta place a block below the hopper. Mumbo and I used blue in our designs. But then when Mumbo built this on HermitCraft, he just used stone. But then you need to place comparators all along here. This will read out the signal strength of all the hoppers. Then this needs to feed into another blue block. Then this can come along here. And now we just have to place redstone lamps along here. These will be all the levels that you get when you press the button. And what you also want to do is come around to the back and place some blocks along here and place some comparators there. I think I've actually did too many here, so I think... Was it that one can be gotten rid of? I'm just gonna check. Yeah, I did, and it ends just before the ends. So, yeah, I did too many levels, so scrap these ones. So then, like, continue this orange thing throughout the entire area in the rectangle. Now, this area is what will give you the signal strength, which will be read by the red coder. You need to place some comparators along like this. And then you need to place some repeaters like this. And finally some redstone along here. Now what you need to do is come along the bottom, place one red here, 2 of every single block up to purple, 3 purple, and then 1 grey. What you want to do now is you want to build blocks here, here, up here and here, then this one can be destroyed. Then you want to put a torch here, redstone here, and a repeater here on 2 ticks. Then what you want to do is come up here, place an observer facing this way, and then on top of that, place a sticky piston facing downwards. Then these 2 can be destroyed. So this is the system that will empty out exactly 1 shovel from the hopper line. And speaking of shovels, we can now install all the shovels. Alright, I've got all the shovels loaded, so every single light should be on now. Now the way the button works is this will go off every once in a while, emptying out 1 shovel. And then when you press the reset thing, it will unlock this hopper long enough for all the shovels to come back in. Okay, alright, now you want to come up here. Place 4 blocks here. So you need to place comparators here and here. This is the ether hopper timer we're building. You need to build a hopper that loops into here, and then make sure this hopper loops back. Then you need to place blocks here and here, and on top of those you want to place redstone. Then you want to place a piston here. And here. And then you can place a redstone block here. And you can place how many items you think are needed. I don't know how much Mumbo used. I'll just put in a stack. And this is the system that allows the hopper to unload. Alright, and you can check to see if this is unloading. And if it was unloading, there should be a hopper coming here soon. Yep, because that just went off. And then this is the ether hopper timer bit done. Now we just gotta add the delay circuit when it reaches green. So to do that, you need to place a torch right here. Now on top of that, you need to place blocks here, here, and here. Then you want to place redstone here and here, and here. I think you need to place redstone on top of that too, so yep, yeah you do. And then this needs to go into another hopper line. So, start building it like this. And then make sure this loops around. Then you need to add 1 item in there. And then here you need to add a comparator. And then here you need to add some repeaters going like this. You need to add some redstone here. And then... was it? Oh wait. Now what you want to do is place a block here and place a torch here. So this circuit will slow down the entire ether hopper timer when it gets to the last green, so then it will take even longer for it to go through yellow, orange, and red. So this is the basic button done. All we have to do now is to build the red coder at the back and the dispenser system for the belt. So now what you need to do is you need to come where this line is, go down one, extend it out 3 blocks, come out, extend this 3 blocks, then 1 block here, then 1 block here, and a block here. So now what you need to do is you need to place a comparator. I need to destroy that for a sec. Place a comparator here, and then you need to bring this out 3 into another comparator, then a redstone here, and a comparator here. Then you need to place a redstone block here. So now what you want to do is bring out some redstone here, extend it out 11 blocks. So this should be 12 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One more. And then you can place some target blocks here. Okay, so then you can place some torches here. Some repeaters here. Some redstone here. Then cover this with blocks. Then you want to cover all of this with redstone. Then on top of this torch, place some block. Then cover it up. And I believe you place torches on this. So eventually only one of these should be on. Then finally you can place pistons on top of the repeaters. Oh, I forgot to make sure this hopper faces that hopper, so need to make sure that's done. If I remove this, it should loop through. Yeah, that's good. So what you want to do now is place a sticky piston here with an observer on it. Then 2 blocks above, you need to place this here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you need to place redstone along here. Then this needs to come here. Then you need to place a repeater here and some redstone here. Then you can cover all the pistons with blue blocks. And then on top of that, starting here, you can place your observers. Like this. Keep them coming to cover every single one. Then you can place redstone, or you can place some blocks, down here. Then you need to place a bunch of repeaters down here, because these will be the power repeaters that activate the selected dropper. Then get all of these materials, and it needs to be in the order of, it needs to go 3 lines of purple, 2 of blue, 2 of green, 2 of yellow, 2 of orange, and finally red. So this is the area that will, drop the belt color you need. Now we can do a bit of the facade work, so I'll cover some of this up. And then we can wrap the border around this area, complete all the way up and around. That looks good. Actually, Mumbo's button, he actually had a little bit of space, so it was actually closer to this. 3 blocks here. 3 blocks here, and the iron block went in the middle of that. So, oops. And then, 3 blocks here, 3 blocks here, 3 blocks here. So then it starts to look more like this. So I'll get the facade done after we do the redstone. Okay, now what you need to do is up here, place 3 red, then you go orange, then yellow, then green, then blue, and then purple. And then back here is where we start to install the the dropper circuit. So what you want to do is you want to place the dropper here, then off from that you want to start building your hopper line which runs to where all the other droppers are. So keep placing on top of this till you reach right on top of where the droppers are. Then we thread them back this way so all the items on the left half go in, and then we do the same for the right half. Alright, now that this is done, we need to build the circuit that dispenses out of this dropper. So what you want to do is place a block here with a comparator here, then you want to place a block here, and here, a block here, some redstone here and here, place a block there, place 2 blocks here, a block here with a repeater, and a block here with some redstone here, and I think that should be it. Yeah, I believe that's it. So I think that's all the redstone for the button done. So now let's see, if I press this button, will it give me a blue belt? And reload everything properly. Oh, there's the belt. But it didn't load properly, so I've done something wrong. Oh, I see what I did wrong. And now I understand everything I did. The repeaters have to go here, and they all have to be on maximum delay. So let's try that again. If I press this, now it should start to load. There we are. And I should get a green item out of there. So there we are. I think I've got the redstone working. So this came from here, I believe. So this is all the redstone behind the button. Now all we have to do is complete the facade. Now if you want to do something when the button's empty, you can place a torch here, and then you can have a redstone signal come off from that torch. And if the button is completely empty, this redstone will turn on. Then you can trigger like an alarm, or what Mumbo did, he would have used TNT to blow it up. You know, I'm planning to get this video released on the 3-year anniversary of the button's death. So, rest in peace, button, you will always be remembered. Now let's see if we can build a good facade for this. So I think I'll try to get it as close to the original as possible, which would be something like this. And hopefully I can get it to mimic the original by doing that. Alright, so I'm starting to see how the facade goes. So you have 3 blocks between each button where it's forward, then it goes back for 2 blocks, then back further for 2 blocks, and then forward for 3 blocks, and it's the same on this side. I'm assuming you place some blocks there and there to get rid of a hole. And I guess you just build these up a bit. So these blocks come up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I believe. Actually, it's 8 blocks. Alright, I figured out some more of the button. I guess I'll place 2 blocks here. Place some blocks here. Then these come up 1 more further than these. Then the 2 back here come up 1 further. And these come up even 1 block further. And back to this. And And then this one. So this is basically the front done. Now to finish facade, you gotta do a pattern of 3 forward, 3 back, 3 forward, 3 back, 3 forward. In the original design it was 3 forward, 2 back, but because this is a new Redcoder design, I had to change the facade a teeny bit. You see, when Mumbo built this was in 1.15, and Redcoders had slightly different redstone mechanics. In fact, his design didn't have this area, and this was flipped, so I think green was at the beginning, and red was at the end. Purple was at the beginning, red was at the end, but here it's purple at the end. And then, for the back, you just gotta mirror the front. So now I'll just finish this off, and then add the dark grey lining around it, and then the whole top needs to be covered in slabs. So I'll get that all done. Alright, I've managed to get most of the facade done except for the roof. So this is what the button kind of looks. But now what we need to do is this needs to be wrapped around the entire edge, like this. And then that's all the bottom just about done. You know, he really did build it very majestically, Mumbo did, and at that time he wasn't known as the best builder, but he's a lot better at building than he used to be. But my goodness, that was a good design. And then all that's left to do is cover the entire things in slabs, like so. So this will take a while. Alright, I've covered the entire button with slabs. Also, along the seams of the roofs where it goes up a block, you need to add some grey concrete around there. So this is it, the entire button built. So, yes, this is how you build the button. And I'm just going to press it here, and I'll get something blue. Need a second? Uh-oh, I think the facade broke something. The facade broke this. It's not spewing out its blocks, so I'm gonna see what's preventing it. So, that's... Okay, so that powers that. But, oh, I accidentally clicked that redstone when I... So yeah, keep in mind of that when you build it, so that should give me a blue something or other. And there we go, this is the whole button done. Okay, I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like. If you'd like to show some support for my channel, please subscribe, that helps me a lot. And I'll see you in the next video. This has been 867716, goodbye! And just remember, the button is now 3 years old since it died. So it's over 3 years old, but it died 3 years ago. So this is the 3-year anniversary of when it kicked the bucket and blew up on HermitCraft.